Hey, what's up? It's Kit. Time for another video. Today, I'm gonna show you a hack. Okay, it is something that when I saw, I was like, "Hey, I can make use of that," and yeah, it finally arrived. I am going to use it to make stuff like this. So I'm gonna show you how to do this down the line, and then also lures such as this. Okay, I carved this out of balsa, and I did the same with this. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the process. Not super polished, okay, because I don't have everything, but minimal gear. So all of those are actually hand carved. So I'm gonna show you how I did that down the line. But the most important thing there is that when you apply epoxy, you need this thing. Okay, so what it is a device that turns your lures or your fly so that while it is drying, while the epoxy is curing, it's also turning. Okay, there's purposely made stuff for this, but they're expensive. Okay, so what I found is actually a very practical solution. It's quite cheap. You can get them in China. This one was well, I got this from Amazon, really. Alrighty, now not assembled yet, but you can see this, and then the motor right there. It is powered by USB. Okay, so the body is actually made out of steel, and then there's the USB. Comes with cups, sticks for mixing resin, and what it is actually something you use for tumblers. Okay, and there's a PVC tube there. You put this on like so, you mount this there, and then it goes like that. Okay, so I'm going to modify this. Now as it is like this, I can put the flies while I'm drying them. I could just put them like that, and they would rotate, you know, put them like that. If I'm doing this, so I could take this, okay, so put the pool noodle there when this is worn out. But I will modify this so I could use it for lures as well. All right, so that's basically what this video is about. I am going to assemble this, and I'm going to show you exactly how it looks like after. Okay, this actually comes with a post, and it has these screws. I think the very first thing you do is actually put the post on. Okay, so just like that. Obviously you need a screwdriver. Oops. Si Kaylee, Nay?
Hi, Dad.
Oh, hey babe. So you need for this a Phillips head screwdriver, and we're just gonna tighten that a bit, and then this actually faces in. Okay, just like that. Okay, so what I'm doing is laying this like that, and then this is facing out. And then we're just screwing it on. So here we go. It's like that. Ooh, okay. So it's supposed to face out. Okay. After you put the post, this goes on and it actually faces out because there are holes on the base right here, okay, and it goes on there. So let's do that. Okay, now actually easy to just screw things on. Well, what I'm gonna do, okay, is I am going to flip this over like so, okay, and then screw the bottom on. There's screws here that we fit, and then we would need to put these bolts like so. Now for this, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna put one first, like right there, okay, and to tighten it, I'm just gonna hold the nut in position, hand tighten it, align the screws, and insert one diagonally right here. Okay, so when you do that, what happens is it would be very easy to just screw this on and all the holes will be aligned. Okay, so with this, all you have to do is just press and then tighten, and that is all it takes, just like that. Okay, and then put this here. I'm actually tempted to make tumblers with this, to tell you honestly. Okay, so you have an extra extra set of screws, which I believe is just extra, just in case. All right, but once this is on, that's it. You know, it's not something that you would fiddle around with once it's on. So there, and then all you have to do is tighten it. Once you tighten it, it's pretty much on. That's it. You don't need to take a wrench on the small stuff right here because it actually grips on its own. So that's pretty good. Okay, so we're doing the last screw. Okay, there. So all I'm doing is just putting my finger there and then tightening it. Okay, so once you tighten it, you'll feel it, and it's not going anywhere really. There we go. That is it. That's solid as a rock. There's no movement. And as I mentioned, you have an extra screw here just in case I guess you lose this. So I'm going to put this in the little Ziploc bag and then put it somewhere where I can find it just in case I need it. Okay, now from there, what you do is you take the tube and the foam, you put it on like so, and there you have it. Okay, so you have the switch here which goes one direction, up, down, you go one direction, off is there. Okay, now I am sure that you need to plug this on for it to work. Now I think you need a wall socket and an adapter for this to work just on its own, but it's right there. So I was kind of worried that this was going to be 110 and we're here in Dubai and we're 220 system. Okay, but right there, and that's all you need. Alrighty, so I just a quick one for this because I'm pretty sure that there's also a lot of people online that's looking for instructions on how to put this together. So I hope you guys find this. All right, so what this is, okay, is a cup turner or a tumbler turner for epoxy, and you just put your cup there and it spins, and then you can do whatever design you want with it. But you could also use it for drying flies because it's exactly what we used before. Now with this, what I can do, because as you can see there's a space here, I could put this at the edge of the table and put like a big wheel. Okay, make a big wheel out of foam, and then I could put the flies there if I'm doing a lot of flies, so I don't run out of space. And since it's electricity, I don't have to worry about batteries because the one that I have is actually battery powered. So this is something that's definitely useful. Also, I could just take this off, flip this around, and I could use it like I could just make something out of it. And you know, I have this as a motor, and this is just PVC coupling, so it's going to be useful for me. Okay, so I could cut this here, you know, or I could flip it around so that I can clamp this on a piece of wood, and then I have all the space here. I can make all sorts of attachments for it. So those are going to be really good projects. Again, very cheap. Okay, I will link this in the description below just so you can find it as well, because I really think that if you're into fly tying, or if you are, especially when you're starting out, there's no sense in buying like something so expensive for the turner. Even if you're using UV with this, it will benefit if you put the fly there, let it spin for a few minutes, and then you would know that it is actually even. All right, now once it's turning, give it like, let's say 5 minutes, and then you put your UV lamp here as it dries, and you will find that the flies, the epoxy is very well distributed around it. Now when you're using lures, or when you're making lures, you can put the you can make a lure holder, okay, which I will do. Make a lure holder, put them all here, and then they will just turn the lures while you're applying epoxy, or while they're drying. Okay, so that's going to be, again, something that I'm going to be doing down the line. Alrighty, so that's it for now. If you learned something, click on that thumbs up, and if you haven't yet and you want to learn more, click on subscribe, share the channel, share this video if you want your friends to learn with you, and if you want to support this channel and what I do more, there is the option to join the channel. Alrighty, that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Class dismissed. Actually quite excited. This is so cool.